Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Di Gregorio has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, goalkeepers usually make the headlines for spectacular saves, Peter, and this fella's certainly capable of all that. But I think his main influence will be a little less obvious. By communicating with his defence and offering leadership at the back, he spreads a calmness and stability throughout the team. You have to have that relationship with your defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Locatelli. And Kalulu. Passing nice and neat. Looking for the run. Inzaghi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Akanji can get it clear. De Bruyne threads one in. Real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
De Bruyne. And they're back on the ball again. Quarter of an hour played. Searching pass he's played there. Ricci unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bastoni is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribery, lovely pass, but can he get there? Vlahovic, looking for options for movement. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that was nowhere near his best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't...
It's Inzaghi! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Hernandez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's gone loose. And it's Ricci. Now, he's got space here. Oh, that was vital. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Ribéry, who's set up one goal so far, tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now. Oh, shooting chance! Dybala. It's run loose here. Reinders.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bartasagi. And it's Zielinski. Now Ritchie. Reinders. And he's being shifted off it. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme... Filippo Inzaghi. Chance for a shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
There's the start of the second half. Well, it's Batistuta. And it's Reinders. And he welcomes it in. Spread out to the left. Reinders. Ricci. And it's Ricci. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Locatelli. Nicely weighted ball. Milan have reclaimed it. Bastoni. Hernandez. Locatelli. Ribéry. He's got away. Reinders. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Vlahovic. And it's made its way to him. Hernandez. Reinders. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Zielinski. Locatelli. And he cuts out the supply. Now that's well seen too. Reinders. And it's Batistuta. AC Milan could counter here. Vlahovic receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And can he finish it? Now, who's going to be first to this? Zielinski. Bartasagi. For Marquez. Pavlovic. Ribéry. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Just too much on that. Ricci, that is ended up in no man's land. That's a nicely wasted... Inzaghi! In for the pieces! And that's past the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Locatelli picks it up from the goal kick. And he was quick to react. Akanji. And Bastoni. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Pinches it off him. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ribery. He's come in hard. Played back in. Philippe. And the finish! And that is quite wonderful. That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
How many? Just how many? It's become a case of men against boys. That is a great pick out. Reinders.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Batistuta, and he's lost his man here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Great vision. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Could be danger here. He has found the way through. And the ball's come loose here. In he goes again. It's a goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's been played through. It's Inzaghi!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 2, numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 3, il numero 28. Attenzione, un cambio.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Tomori. Hernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata situati vicino